Hello, world.
Hello.
Hey, everybody. Paul Tranny here. Anna Rising,
Hi.
Superstar, next to me. I'm just her hype man. Really, because I was actually checking out your portfolio, like,
oh gosh,
pretty broad and awesome.
Thank
Super
you.
jealous.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, so that's what I have up right now.
Yeah.
But welcome, William, Angel, Paula. What's up?
Hello.
Good to see you guys. Tim, awesome. Yeah, so this will be good. No, but I really am, and I can talk about this now, but I know we need to dive into your project. But I mean, you've designed everything from fonts. You took a backpacking trip through India, where you put together like a photo book of it.
I did, yeah.
Which is thoroughly impressive.
I was like, I should do something for wasting 6 months of my life.
You're like, I gotta get my act together. No, you don't. It's like awesome.
Kind of.
But just to kind of get an idea, again, I'm just like your hype man, and this is
great.
On your
I love
site,
it. I always want a hype man with me. Yeah.
This is on AnnaRising.com. Here's the Rosemary font design.
Yeah.
Very slick, and it's cool that you worked with. Was this during school?
Yeah, I worked with an actual type designer, but it was during school.
Perfect.
It was amazing. Yeah, he was awesome. He yeah, it was incredible. I named the font after my mom.
Rosemary.
So you're welcome,
it just
Mom.
it totally works. You know, displayed well. It's just a beautiful font.
Thank you.
And cool to work with somebody like an expert in the
Yeah,
area.
it was.
I think everybody like, oh, I have Font Self or whatever. I could design a font.
No, it is so hard designing fonts.
Yeah, it's a whole other ball game.
Yeah. It was a whole thing, but yeah.
Super cool.
Thanks.
You know, and just the different ideas you have going in here. Invisible Cities, obviously that book's cut out.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah, that was a fun one. I like to try everything.
You do. I mean, here's, you know, UI and UX iPad app.
Yeah.
And then even down here, you get into some web design.
Yeah, that was fun.
And,
like some coding too, which was
CSS,
which was a challenge, but it was really fun.
Yeah, super impressive. So anyway, did you guys check that out?
Yeah, check it out, guys.
On your own. I know we're putting you to work again today.
No, that's great. I love it.
We'll actually switch to your screen.
I got the brief open again, just in case people don't know what I'm working on. Yeah, so I don't know if anyone saw it yesterday, but I'm working on a fashion brand for a line that sells silk dresses. You can see them on the right here. They're really, really beautiful products. I know the girl who is designing them. I met her when I was in India. And I got a lot of info out of her about what she wants the brand to be and all that fun stuff. We have a list of adjectives here too that will come into play in a little bit because we worked on those yesterday, but she gave me these that she thought defined the brand pretty well. Yeah, and then I also got a mood board over here which shows some stuff that, again, she thought was a good way to kind of show the brand, this kind of feel for these images. Obviously they're not like graphic design elements here, which is what I wanted. I want to be able to like get a looser feel of what she kind of wants rather than like taking elements of design, because I think we can create those based on this guy.
That is good, because your mood board isn't that, it's obviously around the mood, but it's not that. You can get pretty specific with a mood board.
Absolutely.
And I only see like maybe two moons, a couple moons there, and that's it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah, exactly. She focuses a lot on like this pretty color and these patterns and.
Yeah, can you bring? Can you, like, just for the sake of everybody out there, can you even can we take a peek at the dresses, just a little bit larger view, and you can even maximize Illustrator.
I'm just gonna go in here. These are she did a photo shoot, and these are the images from it, which is amazing in my opinion. I think these are beautiful. Yeah,
you got that little bokeh lighting and
I think it kind of fits with some of what she had on the mood board, so really exciting stuff.
I was trying to see also on the mood board if you matched it today, like if what you had on matched what was in the mood board.
I'm not gonna lie, I almost wore another pink shirt and then I was like, that was too much. Maybe tomorrow.
Millennial pink.
Yeah, apparently I really like that color.
I don't know. Like, if you do it the second day, you have to do it the third day because you're on a roll.
You're right. No, I tried to stay away from it. I was like, no, not today. But yeah, these are what she has so far.
That's awesome.
Yeah, we can go into what I did yesterday.
Yeah, and then can you maximize Illustrator?
I can. That is smart.
Boop.
There we go.
Just so everybody could see it clearly.
Yeah.
Hello, Munir and Luke. What's up?
awesome.
Daniel.
So many people.
Yeah, so what we're going to actually, Drew, you bring up, you're doing logo design, not print. Of course, logo design. Print's soon to follow, obviously, since this is a fashion brand.
Yeah, there will be a lot of print stuff. For example, with the oh my god, I can't talk, photographs that she had, I'm going to eventually make like a lookbook for her, like some kind of thing. I think, like, I'm doing logo design right now, but it's going to be printed on all sorts of things, so...
What is a mood board? Gabby's at, or do you call it a moon board?
I think it should be called a moon board for this project. Mood boards are basically just collections of anything that we could draw inspiration from. For example, here it's just like really beautiful textures or really beautiful photographs, and I really like this corner one because it's like a really beautiful dress, even though it's not her product, but I think I guess like the vibe of everything kind of fits to what she wants and what she wants her brand to feel like. So ideally her brand would go right into this and it would make sense.
Yeah, it's this setup is very well put together. We know the demographic, and all that good stuff, and then you even dove into, sorry to cut you off, with that other logo that someone else made.
Yes, let's go back
so that's
to
kind
that.
of that was just not even a starting point. I don't even know what you call this.
A launching point? I don't know, yeah.
It's like some other.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what so it's cool, but again, the color came from this, so that's good. Yeah,
we got the color from this, which is cool. Not gonna lie, I struggle with color in my work. I mean, that's like the thing that like stresses me out the most, so I'm really glad that I didn't have to really worry about too much, because Tia, who owns the brand, she really liked this pink color, so we've been rolling with it.
Yeah, so Alexander, great question, like what's the scope of the next 2 hours? We can definitely talk about that, but obviously working on the brand. Yeah, we're still working on the brand. All of the branding. So again, like some people immediately go to like logo, and that's, fine. That's where everybody starts. But ours is so much more than that. And I think you do a good job of differentiating, the logo from the brand. Yeah, well, I think they're so different. I mean, they're not different, but they're actually opposite. They're so connected. Not all the weight of the brand is on the logo itself. Exactly. Yeah. I think just as important of the logo is like the rest of the brand, which is what I kind of was focusing on yesterday. I'll scroll down here so you guys can see what I worked on a little bit yesterday. These were logo explorations, super rough, might I add. But we started, again, playing around a little more down here. Yesterday, we didn't really decide on a final one that we were gonna do, mainly because I just wanted to like let it kind of sit for a while, because then I started working on some fun little illustrations, which I think are just as big in the brand as the logo is at this point. Yeah, and just like somebody was saying, like, you guys are sharp talking about logo design, like, isn't necessarily, like, again, we're not doing print stuff. It's much broader than that, which is, I like love looking at these frames here. I really do, don't you? Come on, Aaron. Aaron's right off to the side. I think it's a really good idea, rather than just focusing on one thing, is to get kind of like a broader idea, because otherwise you could be working on this really awesome logo and then you'll put it with other things that like would fit the brand, and then it doesn't work, and then you're like, well, I wasted all that time. So at least this is how I have to think about it, in like more of a broader terms, and think about like what else it can be applied to. Yeah. And to your point, like we're not even 100% like, you have ideas of where this will go, but there's no specific, objective for these, but you're going to be using these elements. Exactly. There's not. I was kind of just like, I'm kind of stuck on this logo, so I'm going to start making some things and see what happens, and then these came out of that. Oh, by the way, like, so I totally want to like call out which one's my favorite. And please do. I'm sure everybody's like, oh, I like this one. No, I love it. Actually, it's kind of hard to, but I like what you did with the one in the upper right. The circle. You did have it cover the whole panel there, and you put it in a circle, and so I think that is looking pretty good. Yeah, I think it fits. I don't know which one my favorite is. This is kind of hard. I'm really digging the moon, the second one in. Yeah, I really like that too. That was all this guy over here that helped me with that. Well, thank you, but let's not even don't get me started on Oh, somebody loves how effortless turned out.
Oh,
Where's
good.
effortless?
It's this one.
Oh,
it's
good.
so simple.
We had a hard time. I felt like that was kind of tricky.
Yeah, it was super, super tricky. Oh, that's Casey. My friend Casey said that. Thank you, Casey. You're the best. Amazing. Yeah. So I mean, obviously too, I can still play with these.
You're freaking good. Make me sick.
Gosh.
I mean, really, it's
sick.
just the light line, effortless, light, smooth, like a circle. You have a curve. It's not a hard edge.
Yeah, I think that's important.
Killing me.
Also, this one I don't necessarily think is free. I just left that there, but I really liked how this one was turning out, so I left it there. But yeah, we don't really know what these are gonna be, but I do know that like the brand is gonna have so many other things, like a box design for when it's shipped out, tissue paper, shopping bag, even just like the labels. So I was like, these could work for that. Or even just like work on something like her Instagram or something like that, where like it still is part of the brand, because I know that for fashion lines like this, even like social media is pretty big, and I think that should be considered when you're designing.
Yeah, and how is this stuff going to show up? And across media, of course, social media, and somebody brought this up yesterday. I thought it was a really good point. Obviously, super like so. Actually, tell us what's the thought behind using like these gradients.
Yeah,
seems.
Yeah, there was thought into them besides they look cool. One thing that I thought that Moon and Silk, because the product is silk, had in common was like the element of light. So I really wanted to try and bring that into the brand somehow, and I thought the best way to do that was with gradients. And as you can see, even in the mood board and even her photographs, there's a lot of elements of like shine and light. So that was my way of bringing it in to the brand. And I didn't want to bring it into the logo because I think that gets a little complicated, especially like if this is going to be printed on like a kind of fabric. That's like going to be too much, so bring it into other things.
Yeah, you're right. And again, I think somebody even mentioned this yesterday, the gradients, like you sometimes get that banding.
Yeah,
as well.
Exactly.
With,
and especially if it's going to be on fabric, I feel like that's just like a whole nother thing.
So can we also take a look at do we have logos too?
We do, and I have this section right here because.
Are we voting?
Yeah. Guys, we need your help. Because
we need your help here.
Yesterday, we couldn't really decide what to do, so I put some of what I had here on this board, and I wanted people to kind of tell me what their favorite was, so we can kind of vote, and I can get a better idea, and then we can kind of move on from there. I know Tia, I actually talked to Tia last night. She gave me some feedback, and she liked how a lot of these simple line ones were going, which is why I have mainly just these ones on the screen. I think she liked number 5 and 4 a lot. And also, if you guys have favorites, it would be cool if you consider it with how the rest of the brand's going so far too.
Yeah.
That's another thing. So like, let me know. Oh look, there's even a poll up and ready.
Tim beat me. I was setting up one as well. You're so good. Yeah, I'm gonna get in on this action. How many times can I vote?
Yeah.
Oh, can you vote for one or more? Okay. Yeah, let's take a look. Can you make those even larger? Let's
yes.
redo this. Ready?
Oh.
Boom. Boom.
Whoa.
Did you know about that?
No, actually.
Just hit F a couple times for like think full screen.
Oh. Yeah.
Because some of them are delicate, so I'm just gonna make sure they come across.
I'm seeing a lot of people say 2. Oh, and 5. 5 is.
And you said what's her name?
Tia.
Tia liked 4 and 5.
I think it was she liked the lines, and I'm kind of into those ones also, but then again, like,
Aaron, what do you think? You got some thoughts? Aaron's over here, Farm Design, says
5?
Likes 5.
Cool, okay. Tia did like 5, so now I'm kind of 5, but I guess we'll see what everyone says. Got some 3s.
2, 3, 6. I would almost want to do like try a modification of 5. I could do like have some thoughts from the peanut gallery here.
Yeah, and from whatever I choose here, like I can still work on it. It's not like set in stone.
Simple but distinctive.
Yeah.
Nice. Cool.
I'm digging I like 3. Out of all of those, 2 stands out the most because it's the only one with a solid circle.
It is, yeah. which I'm still a little unsure about personally.
Yeah.
Because I like the lightness of just the lines.
1 or 5. I'll check the polls here in a second. But this is really hard.
Oh, I'm getting so many conflicting answers. Yikes.
1. Oh, I like. Let's see. This is.
Yeah, 1.
Does 1 read as moon? Or
That's my main thing. I almost didn't include 1.
I really dig 3. What's happening with that first O?
Yeah, that is fun. It creates some movement of sorts.
2. Oh, lots of. Oh wow, you guys are interesting.
2 and 5 seem to be
killing us. There was no clear like winner.
I mean, I guess that's good because
yeah,
people like them, but I mean.
So again, these are silk dresses and could evolve into other products as well. Just like to kind of keep that in mind.
Yeah.
Light and airy for pretty high quality. You'd find it.
Saks, I think she said.
Saks, okay.
Some nice department stores. She mentioned a really nice department store in Mumbai, which I forget the name of. Yeah, it's gonna be a global brand too. The only thing about 1 is I think it's similar to this perfume brand that I can't think of.
Okay.
But I don't know. Oh gosh.
Probably what we'll do is we can always like just take 1.
Yeah. Yeah, guys, vote on the
goes.
poll so we can see it easier.
Oh, that's 6. A good call. Cordell says
groundbreaking.
And it might be similar to the other brand you saw, but the first one is like the moon orbiting the Earth.
Oh,
which is totally what you meant.
Yeah, totally.
Just
didn't want to say it, you know.
You know, you got her.
Oh, that's kind of cool, actually, now that I think about that. Oh, man.
Well, wasn't what I was expecting.
Me neither.
Seems like, okay, so here's and then where do we go from here? Because, you know, a typical client is like, I like 2 and I like 4. Can you put them together?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Oh, 2 and 4 together would not be good, I don't think.
But I'll tell you what would be good is 2 and 6. So what if it's 6 and then you fill one of the circles? So basically the circles aren't touching.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, I can try that right now. 6 is not getting love. I mean, makes sense.
Nobody cares about 6 anyway.
How do I do this with no tool? Aha, I see.
You can bring it back by hitting F again. Don't worry, your tools did not disappear forever. I'm like, are you all up to date on your Creative Cloud?
Chanel #1 perfume is what JR is saying, which is what #1 is like. That's what I thought.
Okay, well, at least it's not moon #1, you know, like it's not. So, in fact, that's a good point. Moon logo. Let's see what we come up with if I just search in the Googler.
Yeah.
See what happens here. Oh, yeah. And
someone asked if I tried lowercase. I did, but I think uppercase is more upscale looking. It's kind of a little bit more elegant, especially with these letters. I like the simplicity of the M and the N with the rest of the words. So lowercase, I think, got a little messy and it didn't really get the elegant vibe.
So moon logo. Okay, so and this is kind of what you didn't want to do, like.
Yeah, but it's good to do it now.
Okay, yeah, cool.
Yeah, so when I started doing these, I didn't want to actually look up other logos because I think that'll just like get me all messed up and like try and do too many different ideas. But I think at a point where I kind of already have something pretty solid, we can look at it now. Yeah, and people might be comparing this to maybe something else's moon, but obviously like next to Chanel, how does this look and all the good stuff. Yes, absolutely.
This is kind of interesting, what we have going on here.
Yeah, let's bring in some gradients.
This is kind of interesting. This is kind of interesting.
Oh, I like that. Good on you.
I know, good on you. Let's upvote that.
Yeah, shoot, I wish I thought of that.
Too much, dark moon, too much. But
yeah,
there's this is another. So this is similar. So yeah.
Oh, that's very similar. See, I don't really want to have something that's obvious, you know. Yeah. I kind of want to take one out now.
Okay, do it. Hey, that's a great idea. Maybe what we do is we just eliminate the ones that were not voted or that we, you know. Well, she's striking them. She's striking them down.
Take it out.
Done.
Ruthless.
I dig it.
Okay.
So. And then just to show the polling real fast, let me just click back over to that.
Yeah.
Oops. As far as the polling goes.
5.
5.
Okay.
5 and 2.
Shoot. 5 is my favorite, I think.
Aaron also said 5.
So I think we're gonna have to go with 5. I mean,
all right, cool.
I think even like we could play with it more. I don't think it's exactly where it needs to be yet, but the idea 5. Wow, cool. We did it. Made a decision.
All right. We're done. Let's go home now.
Okay, bye. See y'all later. Okay. Cool. Okay, so
2
cool.
looks like a booty. Well, that is also a moon as well, so also works.
Oh, that is funny. Oh, it is. It is. Is that where we got the name?
Moon. Totally different meaning to it. Now it's like, yeah, it's gonna look like buns.
Oh no, it's ruined for me now. Shit, maybe I should change the whole concept, guys.
Did you say whole concept?
I mean,
whole.
Huh.
Sorry.
Yikes. This is brand.
Sorry, we're already getting off the rails and not even the third day yet. Let's get down to work. And you do your thing. I mean,
cool.
I was even working on some stuff just for kicks.
So I'm gonna just put this over here. I might play around with this real quick right now to see how much I can do it. I'm putting it with these illustrations because they give me a better feel for what else I have going. So I'm gonna do this down here rather than with the rest of the logos.
Never.
Does anybody also, now that we have a logo, if anyone wants to give any suggestions on how we can make this like a little smoother, how we could refine it, that would be cool.
Yeah, I'm
open.
Yeah, I'm interested in. I'd like to play with that.
Yeah.
These were my explorations based on what you did, by the way.
Sweet.
Is I was trying to make this N work, not like an X.
Yeah.
Just so you know.
Those are cool.
I'm no Anna middle name Moon Rising.
Oh, how cool would that be if my middle name was Moon? Anna Moon Rising.
Anna Moon Rising.
Oh shoot.
What is your middle name?
It's Marie, but the M could be Moon.
Yeah.
I think I should.
Let's do it.
Sorry, Mom and Dad, but I think I just.
It's like,
wow. I think I just found everything I've ever wanted. What I've been missing my whole life. Amazing.
Then use this logo too.
Yeah.
So. All right, we're switched back to you.
Yeah.
I would love to get I'll make that very same thing or something. I don't know why I feel the need to make stuff.
Do it. Make stuff.
I just get excited when I start watching. I'm like, I want to do that.
I do too, which is why I did all this yesterday before the live stream.
Did you hear this?
When I was watching Kelly's live stream yesterday morning, I got too excited, so I started making all my logos. I just couldn't help myself when inspiration strikes.
Seriously.
Ooh, I'm going to try something maybe with this. I don't know if I like it. I kind of liked it.
Okay. Some suggestions. Okay, so hold on. I'm gonna take a look.
Someone says hippie parents. My parents are not hippies. They did not name me Anna Moon Rising. Just gonna put that out there. Although I wish they did. Someone's talking about varying the thin and thickness of the lines, which I have not explored at all.
I like my 2 cents. What I'd like to explore with this, and I'll do it. But you have these insides and sidelines. So if you take the O, you have the inside line, half of that. The outside line should be the opposing side. It's the outside only half of that as well. So you would remove that chunk on the outside.
Yeah, that makes sense. No, that's a good suggestion.
But I'm not you, so there's a reason you're there and I'm not.
No.
It's fine.
That gets feels a little uneven. Like it wants
yeah,
to
never
just
mind. It doesn't work. That's why you do what you do, and I just sit here.
No, but I think there's some.
I think if you took out a little chunk, it might work. But
I don't think it needs to be that big of a chunk. I'll try something like this.
So we're trying to read through these comments. And again, we're on this logo, so maybe you got to wait for the chat to update. But
I don't mind this, although I'd want it.
Rotate it.
Yeah.
So it just. Yeah.
Oh, I like that. See?
Hey, you know what's cool is I like it even from like a like the further out you go, it's also nice.
Well, I think kind of what we were talking yesterday with the the music brand, where you scroll on the page and the lines kind of move. I think it could be similar with this guy. Which is fun.
Oh, so fun to try.
Try what?
Everything. The ripple effect on a logo was another thought. Sorry.
Yeah, no.
Remember, like,
Yeah,
so I was
yeah,
gonna
yeah,
try
yeah.
to do something like.
I want everyone's opinion, even if it's contradicting. These look like eyes to me.
Judith, keep only the shadow lines. Make sure it doesn't look like the copyright symbol. Awesome. So Alexander said that would ruin the O's. Angel just made your logo for you. Just, hey, it's copy paste done. Angel then, yeah, Angel did nail it.
Yeah, shoot. Angel.
It's good. The good thing is we rotated it so it shouldn't read as a C or a copyright.
Yeah.
But that's exactly why we did that. So hopefully that kind of helps things.
Yeah. I want to know if
I love the idea. Somebody said thick and thin. There's so many things you can do, and we're dealing with. This seems like a simple. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It seems kind of simple, like.
Yeah.
You know, we're being pretty minimalistic, and there's so many options.
And I think sometimes it's harder to be minimalistic. Yeah. Because, like, you can't mess up. No room to mess up. Someone suggested lines under the M&M and wrap them just a little under the corners. That could be cool. Okay.
I hope everybody has fun with design. I just think this is like the most. I mean, we're dealing with problems, but this is pretty fun stuff to work with.
It's very fun stuff. I'm having a blast, honestly.
Good.
It's like my favorite thing to do. No joke.
I know, you like wonder if.
Yeah.
You hope people in other industries are like, man, I love electrical work or whatever it is. Like, I love being a dentist. And they get together, they have their dentist conference, and it's freaking awesome. They talk about dentistry.
I hope so.
I hope other industries have that.
Speaking of, I need to go to the dentist.
Speaking of.
I hope they do too. So true. I get so into design though. Like it's kind of embarrassing. Like, if I have a free weekend day, I'll just go to a coffee shop all day and go ham on Illustrator.
Right.
I wish that was a joke, but it's not. I really do. Okay, I kind of do like how I just wrapped something really simple. I wrapped this stroke under here and then this over here. It's kind of nice.
Yeah,
it brings
I think
it
needs it. Yeah, totally.
So thank you, whoever made that suggestion. ID. Although now these letters are a little off. This is a little short. And again, I didn't use a typeface for this. I just drew the letters out, which is good because they have more flexibility. Bring this down. There.
I'm just making sure we're capturing everybody's comments.
Yes.
So, somebody does actually work for a dentist manufacturer.
That warms my heart.
And they totally get together, and it's wonderful to see. Thank you.
Aw.
Right?
I love that.
Let's do this dentistry, man. I'm gonna kill it. Dentistry 2017.
Important stuff, though.
Oh, yeah, man. You only... Technically, you probably have 2 sets of teeth, but beyond your baby teeth, you really only have 1 set of teeth, guys.
Yeah.
Take care of them.
Yeah. Wow.
This message brought to you by the National Dentistry Association of America.
Yeah, surprise. I'm actually a dentist.
She's
this
actually...
is all for this.
It all led up to this one point.
This one moment. Okay, I think the thing about this that I'm not liking that much is the O's. So I want to try something. I'm going to move this guy out. Okay, so I'm liking this the best. I want to know if people like if having these two be different rotations or if they think they should be the same.
I always have an opinion.
State your opinion.
I think it should be, again, we don't want to get too much hung up on the moon as an object and the moon as a concept and all that stuff.
You're right.
But that being said, I still like the idea of it in phases. So I want to have the next one rotated to the next phase.
The next phase. I think that's nice. I think that's a subtle way of putting it in.
Cool.
Sweet.
But you guys were good. How does the National Dentistry Association feel about that?
I don't know.
Less is more. Good call, Giorgio, because this is what happened to us yesterday. We got really involved with it, and we were like, we're good, we're going to move on.
Exactly.
And, you know, that'll probably happen today to a degree.
I need to calm down. Okay, so this is what... These are some rotations.
Yeah, those are good. I think they're...
Yeah.
Bottom one looks good.
Yeah.
I don't know what you've done.
It's
like, I know what...
Only difference are these two
Yeah.
guys, just rotated a different way.
Cool.
Although I kind of... Ooh. I'm not sure which one I like better. I mean, they're so slight, but this one's kind of nice because this part right here and this part right here are opposite, whereas this right here is not. It's
Oh,
kinda
okay.
like,
So you do like the opposite then?
I don't know. I might.
I kind of dig the opposite.
Yeah.
I mean,
I think I dig the opposite. I think when you zoom out, it flows good. Alright, okay.
Yeah.
Guys, did we do it?
Nailed it. At least for now.
For now. I'm also...
We'll have another vote tomorrow where she's created 16 different logos that we have to pare down to
Honestly,
one.
I'm a very pretty indecisive person, so
That's what I...
could happen.
That's what makes you good.
Okay, awesome. Oh, I like... Okay, I'm happy. I think that this logo fits well with some of these illustrations that I've done. And now that we kind of have this cutout language, we could even put it in some of these illustrations too, which could be fun, tying it back. I'm gonna try doing that up here. Yeah. And if I was doing this for real, I wouldn't just put a box over it. I would actually cut it out of the line, but since I'm not entirely positive, I'm gonna do this. Okay, so super simple details that I think will tie it back to the brand a little nicely. And again, we are illustrating the adjectives that Tia gave me, but I don't think this one's free, so I'm gonna move it.
That one says balanced to me.
Mm-hmm. Can I add adjectives?
I know.
Because that could be nice. It does. It's
scent, like, yeah, so.
Something. Okay, well that's cool. I can leave that one blank. Again, we don't have to. We can have some that don't really represent anything. Oh. Okay, some people are saying some details about this. Oh, I need to fix that. Thank you for your suggestion, person. This is flat and this is tilted. I'm gonna make this flat.
I did.
I also want it to align with the M. I should use a guide for this, but I'm just gonna do this like this real quick.
Here's a question for you, and I'd probably ask Aaron and Christine if they were still in here. Mm-hmm. When even presenting these, I know the client's already seen some, but sometimes like when presenting the logo or your design or designs to a client, do you present one or do you present multiple?
I always personally present multiple, but not too much, because too much usually gets everybody overwhelmed in the situation,
and it makes you look indecisive.
It does, and it makes you look like you don't really know what you're doing either, because you're just like, ideas.
Yeah, I agree. It's like, do you like this? How about this? Do you like this
Exactly.
one? Like, no. You go in there
Exactly.
with the one, maybe the one they're not supposed to choose, just to make the other one look better. But
Honest-
what do they do?
honestly-
That's when they pick the one that you don't like.
Yeah,
So never present as a design
yeah,
you don't like.
Yeah, never present a design you don't like. That is so
yeah.
true. But sometimes too, I will be like, I think you should use this one because of this reason. I think it's important to speak to your design too, and not just be like, these are what I did, you choose, because I think there's always a reason to what you did, and that's important to tell the client also. Not saying like you should boss them around, but
Yeah.
you should say why you did some things if you have very strong opinions about things.
Yeah. And it's interesting, like you would love to, I mean, you know, this is what I thought about like art school. You know, go to art school, I'm like, okay,
yes.
I did, you know, for me, yes, I learned a ton, but I also learned why I why I was doing some things intuitively. So it helped me explain what I was doing.
Absolutely. Yeah, art school, I mean, I don't know if it's for everyone, but for me too, they like make you talk about everything you do. They're like, why is this line this height or anything? You know,
and I
like,
used to not like that, but it's really important.
It's so
I've changed
important.
my mind.
Yeah, it's super important. And it's also super important to be able to just like talk about other people's work, because then you kind of get a sense of like what actually is good. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Why people do the things they do.
Yeah, no, that's really...
Art school was my last school that I stuck with. So.
Art. Oh, well, actually, I guess it's not art schools.
Well,
how many...
the school that I went to was an art school.
Yeah.
But design programs, I guess you could say, because I did go to two of my colleges were normal universities. So
3 is good.
Yeah.
Thirds.
I usually do around 3.
That's good.
Yeah.
All right, let's get to work. Sorry.
Yeah. So distracted. Cool. Okay, I'm gonna start doing another word. I think this time I'm gonna choose one. We already have fluid, even though I want to do something else for it. We have print. We do not have. Oh, we do have soft. That's not soft. This is not.
And somebody mentioned silky as a word. Same, like soft and silky. Pretty similar. So that's good.
Yeah. I think the way that she thinks about soft is pretty similar to silky, which is good. Crosscut. This might be my favorite one, honestly.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
A little squiggly line in there is.
A little squiggly.
Like, yeah.
It's fun. Actually, I'm gonna increase the stroke though. There we go. Cool. Let's see. I'm gonna do. I haven't touched sexy yet. Let's try sexy.
Here we go. Let's go. Keep it clean, folks.
Yeah, please. I'm gonna use some moon shapes for this. You know what? Maybe sexy's not a good one to do right now.
It's interesting to hear how people approach this. I mean, just in general, like, and you can do what you need to do, but like Luke's talking about, you know, with 2 options, people tend to choose the first. Some people do black and white, maybe just as sketches delivered to the client.
Yeah.
You know, like Aaron Draplin talks about, he'll just knock something out and email it to the client like right away, like that night. Like,
yeah.
He just kind of does stuff.
He's crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, crazy as in good, not like crazy.
Yeah. So it's interesting to see.
Yeah. They're totally... Yeah, I think everyone has their own process with that. Whatever works best for you. Yeah, I'm not going to do sexy right now. I'm going to do luxurious. I'm trying to think of ones that I didn't even think about yesterday.
What does luxurious mean to you?
Yeah.
I have an idea.
Yeah?
I was thinking, yeah, I mean, we have smooth and we have silky. I think luxurious. I kind of think of diamonds and stuff like that is where I was going.
I think this could be a good time to create a different kind of shape also, because I've only used circles and these guys, but I think there could be something else, and maybe that's triangles. I haven't used triangles or star shapes, although stars could get a little cheesy. That's a little much. I always forget what radius 1 and radius 2 is, so I'm just gonna... Okay, so that's not what I wanted to do.
I think it actually doesn't matter. Like, whichever one's smaller is gonna be the inside.
Oh.
Right.
That's how that works. Yeah, that makes sense.
And did you know, because you're using a star, right?
I am using a star, yes. I might not actually use it, because it might be too much. But one thing that I really liked, I'm going to go back to the mood board, is this image right here. Oops.
Did you know there's 2 different types of stars in there? Like, this is like, I don't know if people know about this.
2 different types of stars?
Here, I'll just do this real fast. Let's switch over.
Oh, man.
I mean, because this is like pretty common for people, and pardon the mess. Star, click and drag, right? So I'll just hold on the shift key, See, it has those angles, but if I hold down the Alt key or Option key,
Oh man.
it'll switch between this one.
Oh,
So
I
you
didn't
don't have to
know
worry
that.
about like those measurements. And then
Dang, I did not know that.
everybody's learning something today.
Yeah. Wait, so this Option key? Whoa, guys.
Yeah. Ooh, Option does it? What did it do?
I just press Option.
Oh wow. Oh that. Wow.
It's because I added more.
That's really cool.
Then I could even.
Helen, yes, we did miss you. Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Good to have you
Helen.
here. Awesome. Smooth.
Okay, so something like that is might be too much.
Can you do? Can one of the words be lit? We talked about that earlier today. Can one of the words be lit?
Oh gosh.
Lit. It's lit.
I mean, that's very millennial.
Yeah.
I guess
Or
it fits with the millennial pink.
or bomb.
Bomb. So
It's
bomb.
bomb.
Oh, what's
You're just
another
supposed to say
word?
like it's bomb. You're not like it's the bomb.
It's
The is,
da bomb.
No, I don't even do the. I cut it out. It's bomb. But then again, I also don't say those words either because you've seen the color in my hair. It's gray.
I don't think many people say bomb anymore unless I'm crazy.
Oh, never mind. Well, then if nobody says it anymore, then I'm probably saying it still.
Well, I don't know though. Who knows? I say rad a lot lately. That's coming back. I don't think this is gonna fit for luxurious, so I don't know why I'm still making these, but I'm thinking of triangles for luxurious because it kind of like you were saying with diamonds, it's like a really subtle way of.
You just did something magical there. Did you do up and down arrows when you were drawing?
Yeah, guys. If you do a star and you put the arrow, if you hold it down and do the arrows.
So up arrow, down arrow, you're
Yeah.
adding and removing.
Yeah, look how many you can do.
Slow clap. Not too loud for everybody, but that's.
See,
I didn't know
you
that
can do-
either. Wow.
Really?
Oh
my
Did not know
gosh.
that. We're all learning.
You know what? One of these kind of stars might be nice. If
Oh
you,
yeah, I like it.
I even wanna. Maybe that's too much, but. Okay, that's way too much.
Bling.
Yeah, this is very blingy. I made a
say
Snapchat
rad.
filter for a friend of mine once, and I used this shape a lot. It was for a birthday party. Okay, well that's not
That's really cool.
what I want to do.
That's
but
really cool. It says it's the closest thing to luxurious that I could think of.
Yeah, it's not too bad, but I think it's a little too bling, like cheesy blingy. So I kind of want to do
Oh.
simpler triangles. But then again, maybe I'll go back to that because we'll see. I think some triangle fun stuff.
I am excited. This is interesting, and this is just fun.
Yeah. This is so fun. Okay.
Wow. We are learning.
Well, someone said my voice is soothing. Thank you, Helen.
Yeah, let's see. Somebody said. Yeah. Curves, luxurious curves.
Yeah, because I think triangles remind me of. Ooh, I kind of like that clouded behind.
So here's another. As you're doing that, we'll just throw in some random tips.
Yeah.
Somebody did mention this also works for the polygon tool, just as far as adding points. You have, right over here, you have the rounded rectangle, which is what is it between? It's between the rectangle and the ellipse tool. So select rounded rectangle, click and drag. I have not let go, but if I go right arrow, left arrow, changes it from rounded to straight to.
Amazing. Also, the whole how you can draw a rectangle and then manually go in and change the points. That is whenever that happened, it changed my life. It's amazing. That's actually how I made this sun over here.
Oh, let me see it.
Actually, I'll show you how I made it. So this guy right here, I made it because I got a circle. I did a whole bunch of these shapes. And then I think I did Pathfinder. And then I just went into these little guys and did this and brought them in all around.
You see that?
And then it came to this.
You fancy.
So that tool is my favorite tool. It's probably my favorite part of Illustrator.
Yeah. I love it. Like, even if you're making anything like jagged mountains and you decide, oh, what if they look like they're rounded? Well, geez, do you remember how to do that back in the day? Bezier points, curving everything, or just grab that curvature point and drag it down.
Too much. Yeah, it's a great tool.
All right.
Yeah, I'm just kind of playing with this right now. Oops.
I like Adocracy show. You're excited when your daughter grows up and you're going to overuse all the cool words. So excited. I just like the thought of like you as a parent. Oh. Just like, I'm going to annoy my child like. Like I do. I don't even have kids. I kill with dad jokes.
My dad is like, I can't even describe his dad jokes. They are.
Are they grown worthy? Are you like, oh, or are they goody?
I mean, I think there was a time in my life where they were grown worthy, but now I just like really appreciate them.
Oh. Your dad's like, she came around. That's my girl.
He is ridiculous.
That's why you're the favorite.
Yeah.
Favorite child. Typically the middle child. Everybody.
No, but for real, I think if my dad does watch this, which he probably will at some point, then keep doing what you do, Dad. You're a star.
Ooh, wow. Hey, killing it. Richard, good call. So, as far as a selling point, the triangles are an M and an M, an M and N.
That is cool.
And that circle is an O. So basically, that's the logo reorganized.
Yeah.
To resemble the word luxurious.
Actually, I like the idea too of like the logo being reorganized. Like I could play that into some other
totally
things.
Fun. Richard, we want to give you like credit down at the bottom, like a little asterisk. You like, you know what I'm saying? Like special thanks to.
Special thanks. Like yeah, I also need to give thanks to the person who told me to do the corners of the logo. So.
Yes.
Wow, so many people. I kind of like this luxurious one that I'm working on. I want to point out that these illustrations, they're not going to be exactly the word, but I want to have them be a feel for the word, so they don't have to be like, this is exactly luxurious.
Yeah.
But.
Boy, that is clever, man. That's kind of groundbreaking, buddy.
It kind of is, honestly. I am gonna use that. Sweet. These gradients are fun today. Yeah. Okay, maybe not. Ooh, I have an idea for free. I'm gonna.
Helen says you remind her of Anna Kendrick.
Oh my gosh.
You know, the voice? What's do you get that a lot or no?
I've gotten that before, and that is like a very big compliment, so thank you so much, Helen. She's great. Wow, today is boosting my confidence. Amazing.
It's true.
But I have gotten Anna Kendrick before. Not with the voice though. Just
no.
Probably like my awkwardness.
I don't think that's right. I think Anna Kendrick is like you.
Oh, wow.
See how I flipped it?
Shoot. Anna Kendrick. Watch
Lucky her.
Out. Amazing. Yeah, Helen's on my good side right now.
Helen, whatever you want. I don't know what we have.
Yeah.
We got free vectors, as was talked about in the earlier stream.
Yeah.
Vectors are free. We got some free vectors for you.
Amazing. Okay, so I'm working on free right now because I had an idea. I think these gradients are a good way to show kind of something coming out in a way. Okay, well maybe I'm not doing this right anymore, but we'll see. Put this over here. It's kind of like it. Well, that looks like an eye. I'm trying to think of like a way.
I don't really. Ooh. I like if you could show something like ascending, or it started somewhere and goes someplace else.
Yeah, ascending is kind of what I'm thinking of, which maybe it doesn't work right here. But I think there's something with this almost.
Okay.
I'm even gonna change the gradient a little bit. I think it could get a little lighter up here. Also, I need to kind of think about this. Maybe I'll do this later, but I need to make my strokes consistent because I think they're kind of all different. Now.
Like on that note, I'll just switch over really fast. Like, and I kind of tend to like toggle this on and off, but in preferences, in this case for sure, just you know,
absolutely
turn that off.
It gets tricky though because you will turn it off for something, then need it on for something else, but then you'll do it, and then it's like,
I know,
oh,
that's exactly right.
Yeah.
And then obviously like scaling corners and everything. So 'cause I ran into that same thing. I was going to do a transition, made the second one. Obviously it's super balanced now, but I'm going to try something in terms of, you know, the freeness. I'll just like use the blend tool, assuming I know what I'm doing.
Yeah, I love what we learned about the blend tool yesterday. I was thinking about that. Ooh, what just happened? Why is there that small one?
I will, oh, it's still, it's the circle is getting larger. Technically, they're evenly spaced, but not visually spaced.
Oh, I see.
So they're not visually spaced. I will give, I wish we were giving out prizes other than the contest, which I'll mention right now. But I will give somebody a bow and maybe do a handstand tomorrow. I don't know if they want to see that. But I will. I think Kelly's like, I do handstands. I'm like, good. We're doing them to last day of the stream.
Oh, I can't do a handstand. I'm just gonna. I can't do it. I can do it underwater.
Does anybody know when the blend tool was introduced to Illustrator?
Oh, good question.
T. White, Terry, do you know the blend tool?
I don't.
Yeah, that's it.
Do you have the answer?
I do. But
Just hold it in.
I'm gonna show it actually.
Oh, okay.
How about that?
I don't like how that is with that. I liked in that one moon logo that we saw how it had like the circles all around with like dots in it, like orbiting. So I'm gonna do that for an illustration. I don't think for free, but for something. Another thing, this isn't really a trick or a tip, but if I scale something and I'm too lazy to like realign it to the center, I'll just do the scale tool because then it does it in the center. Cheat.
Okay. Yeah, I think I'll show. Do you mind?
No.
Since you're working away.
Yeah, please.
Yeah, it's just kind of switch over. And yeah, so basically what I have going on here, let me move this down, just like an emulator. And this is the version that has the blend tool in it. So this is Illustrator 88.
Oh my god, it's so cute.
Can you believe that?
It is so cute.
So, and I'll just do something simple, but like here's a curve, right? So there's one. We'll do something over here. Oops. Let's deselect. Bop. This is going to be a new line. Taking these two. Blend tool is right here. Clicking here, and then clicking here, and then it gives you the number of steps. So Illustrator 88, though, this is unbelievable.
I love
so
it.
Like, 89, 90.
Yeah.
Brrr. And typically how you had to work is, so blend tool, crazy. This is how you'd also draw stuff as you're working away. Let's do take this rotate tool. If I click, hold on.
wish I had this program when I first started designing, and I used Paint for everything.
Yeah. Well, anyways, I'm trying to get this to rotate. I was gonna make a flower. The big thing is like you had basically your artwork view, and then you'd have to preview the illustration, right? So technically you'd have, this is how you'd work. You'd have two windows open, and you would have one on the side, and then you have this one here. So one's your artwork, the other one's your actual view. So this is your artwork, and then as I, you know, add to this, you know, sort of making a flower, I get the preview below is how you did things.
Oh my
gosh. Have your preview window, because you couldn't
see
do
it
the same, and you can't even see like, well, what color is this, and how do I change the color? Well, let's go into style, let's go to paint, right? What do we have? Well, we didn't. These monitors didn't even have color at the time, so you could type in, you know,
the
maybe
monitor
magenta.
itself didn't have color. Wow.
Nope. So you could type in magenta and hope it looks okay. But when I do that process color, the fill, I could add a stroke, and that's what magenta looks like right there.
Oh my gosh.
So yeah, it's kind of crazy.
Wow.
Fast forward to today, yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
Oh, and by the way, what you used to do is like Vector was like, oh, you know, it's resolution independent. Like, yeah, you can print out stuff really big. So when you go to File New, it always asks you for a template, because they're like, hey, you might want to trace over something. So that was kind of a thing, is like maybe tracing over something and making a vector version of it, because it's like a digital version that could be any resolution.
Oh man.
So it's fun.
Sweet. This is my free, guys. I'm getting closer to where I want it, I think. I just added these lines. I'm not sure how I feel about them, but
cool.
How do you feel about it? Give me your thoughts.
Yeah, I think it's great. I think it's great. I will say when I first glanced over at it, I was like, oh, this is a person. Icon of a person in their head.
Oh my gosh, it looks like a
reading
person.
A book.
I can't have that anymore.
All you need to do is separate that. Just sever the head. Just kidding.
Gosh.
Like move the.
I'm never gonna be able to unsee that though.
I'm sorry, but that's the first thing I thought of when I looked over it.
Well, that's why I need people's feedback, because I don't want to.
Flip them upside down.
What's upside down?
Maybe I was just saying flip it upside down.
Oh, I could.
Then it. But.
Make it less stocky.
Oh.
Wow.
Thank you, art director guy.
Okay.
Because we totally asked you. I love this
me.
guy. This is all the internal.
Oh man. Okay. I don't like that anymore.
Oh gosh. Adam, I don't know when they first introduced transparency. I can check.
Ooh,
but all I'm going to do is Google it. So I don't know offhand.
Interesting. Let's see.
Yeah, I gotta love freehand as well.
This could be kind of. I noticed that when I design a lot, I say what I'm doing out loud, which I probably shouldn't do.
All right, Helen, did you tag me, Helen? So two things while you're.
Yep.
Do you need help with anything, or how you doing?
I'm okay. I'm just playing with shapes right now.
Cool.
So.
I like it when you're like playing around, because it usually results in pretty cool stuff. So
yeah,
all about it.
We'll see.
All right, so two things, guys. Let's go front. Feel free to submit your portfolio through the interface on adobelive.com. Down below, share your portfolio. Enter the contest, which is, of course, Project Felix. We want to get your feedback on it. It's not a modeling tool, but allows you to composite things together. So you can grab a photo that you have, you know, grab any sort of models you have and bring it all together and make something awesome. You know, so it's like 3D for designers, which you gotta love. But if you submit things to the hashtag Adobe Live, we will review them, and that's what we're looking for right now. So I'm gonna review some right now.
Fun.
And Helen, you did ask, so...
Ooh, are we reviewing Helen?
Well, I'm looking for Helen's stuff. Like, where are you, Helen?
I'm a fan of Helen.
Yeah, I totally want to see. I said, hey, you know, do at Paul Tranny, and then it'll come up. I'll make sure I can see it. Oh, here you go. Boom. Okay, we got it. Okay, so we will do Helen and Anas's. All right. Helen Ragozina, San Diego.
Oh,
yes,
so
just
close.
south of us.
Not close, but close.
Oh, you're killing me. Look at her.
Yeah.
This is good.
Helen, you look like a star. Nice. You have a lot.
This is good. I mean, I'm going through this. It's interesting because it kind of transitions from photography into some photo compositing with designer. And then we get into
fun.
this, it looks like digital painting as well. So graphic design and then into this like digital painting, and I'll just click on this latest one.
Oh man, I really respect people who can do that.
And I don't actually this
I
might be a photo, but nonetheless it looks magical.
It does
and
look
it's awesome.
magical.
And I think that all the painting that she did on this is totally working.
Yeah.
It's the
Nice.
little things like the snow is fantastic.
Yeah. I like the fogginess of it.
Yeah, and yeah. It looks really good. I think this is actually fantastic. Color matching, all that stuff looks great. You have the light source coming from the right direction. Definitely that layer of you know, the snow falling is totally working. Looks like back there maybe like I don't know if the photo is, I don't know what all those dots are. I'm not sure, but it looks like kind of a lower grade photo. But it totally, you have it matched here. So whatever grain this is, I think it's actually still working because you have it over the whole thing. But I just say, like, I feel like you need to soften up this edge is the only thing I'd say, is like the edges seem, I don't know. Actually, no. Fantastic. Sold. I'll take 5.
Yeah. You go, Helen.
So yes, Munir, it does look like a 3D character. So a great job. Summer sticker design, super fun, playful.
Cute.
Yeah, this is great.
I like that you mocked
He's
it
like,
up.
oh, my brains! That's what he's saying.
Yikes.
Right? He does nice, cute energy just drinking out of a coconut. He's like, my brains.
Oh my gosh.
Since we're talking moon, how apropos, look at this.
Ah. A moon.
Love this banding.
Yeah.
Killing it.
Like
Love.
the silhouette. That's cool. I could play with silhouettes.
Yeah, so good.
Ooh, I like the cactus.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, I like that second one a lot.
That's really good.
Appreciated.
Appreciated. And yeah, we can kind of dive into this, but I'd say this is fantastic in terms of, I guess, you know, getting work. It kind of comes down to, do I show everything or do I have a curated portfolio, and how do you do that? Now, if you turn this into a portfolio site, you can take all your projects or some of your projects and roll them into your own site that is Helen Ragozina, you know, and then you have these select projects of just the stuff that looks like digital painting or just the logos, and maybe you have a more curated version. But fantastic. Sorry, let's move on. Anas Ramoon. I'm reading moon, but that's probably me, because I see moon everywhere.
So many moons.
Oh, living in Morocco. I love Morocco. Like,
I want to go there so bad. So
I
bad.
could totally see you in Morocco.
Me?
Yeah, I could
Oh my
totally
gosh,
just see
thank
you there. You know, I just feel like I'm kind of surprised. Well, you haven't been there?
I haven't been there. I know. I will. I will at some point.
Anas is definitely like working graphic designer. You could see all of his work here. And what I like about this is I feel like he's probably meeting his clients' needs, because you have some projects that is like, hey, I'm out to win awards.
Yeah.
But these tend to like serve the purpose of your client.
Yeah.
Is what I'm seeing here.
Yeah, you shouldn't just design just to win awards. I don't think. I think design needs to have a purpose.
Yeah.
Awesome. Rockin' bee. Are these all logo designs? It'd be cool. Could click into one. Curious. Ah, yeah, they're logo designs. It'd be cool to see them applied to things.
Oh, this is I don't know if he has this sold on it, like hosted by Envato Studio. So yeah. Oops. So that's what I don't know what that's all about, but interesting. Using Photoshop and Illustrator. Okay, questions, you guys? So yeah, all these are posted on the hashtag Adobe Live. We can't get to all of them, but obviously Helen was not going to let us leave today without us reviewing her portfolio, so that's why we did it. And so there's also Project Felix. We're going to switch over to Anna here. Right.
Cool. So I was having trouble with free, so I left it like that for now. I think I might do one more illustration and then kind of start. Oh yeah, here's my luxurious, which I think I'm going to keep it like that for now also. I'll probably go back and tweak a lot of things later, but for now I think that works. I think I might take a break from these either now or after I do one more to put some packaging together. To put it on some things.
Let's do this. Let's slap it on some things.
Yeah.
Let's do some gorilla style.
Yeah.
Just put it on things gorilla style.
I don't think gorilla style really fits his brand, but
no,
yeah.
it doesn't. You're right.
Let's do it. You know what? I think I might do that now, actually. Just because I don't really want to make any more illustrations. Cool. I think the first thing that I want to do is work on a tag design and a care card, because these products are going to have like a little, like kind of like a business card. I'm going to do it a business card size. That'll say like how to care for the fabric, because that's going to go with everything. So I'm going to start with that. For that, I need to make a new artboard.
Say Mehul, again, you can always, you can do at Paul Trani, Paultrani, hashtag Adobe Live. I don't see it here. We'll try to do what we can. So you're going to make a card size, the care of the silk, which is huge. Who's ruined a silk shirt before? Me.
I don't think I've ever ruined anything.
Trust me, I remember back in the day, by the way, I'm going way back, like, I think it was like late 80s, early 90s. I remember having I thought I was pretty cool because I had a silk shirt.
Ah, nice.
Like, I was in high school.
Oh, I'd like to see a picture of that.
I'm like, hey, look at me. I'm like, it's like feathered hair. Maybe I had some acid stonewashed jeans.
Amazing. I think that's amazing.
My silk shirt.
These are also going to be double-sided, so I'm going to make 2 artboards. I'm also going to put this over here for reference because the logo is going to go on it. And then Tia gave me some text for it, which is right here. We can edit the copy, and it might be edited a little later, but this will do for now. One thing that I actually do need to decide is what typeface to use for the text, because I drew this. So that's a great question. I think I'm going to do Futura for now. I think Futura works, but I also don't want to use Futura on everything because I always use Futura. Does anybody have any typeface recommendations? That could be fun.
Futura seems almost too easy, but yes, Futura works.
It almost does seem too easy. I might go on to Typekit real quick and test some things out.
Just don't do a script font.
Oh, I don't. Comic Sans, yeah. Killed it.
Comic Sans for the win.
Killed it. Okay.
That's how much of a groundbreaking brand it is. It just goes against, anything you ever thought you knew.
Okay, I'm gonna go to Adobe Typekit real quick and just do some quick tests.
It is.
Ironically, probably. Okay, let's see. I'm just gonna put this in.
Curls is fancy.
Oh man. Let's see, how do I fonts? This is what I want to do.
Yeah, go to the top and
Here
type
we
in.
Go. Okay, I'm gonna put silk I'm just gonna do silk fabric for this. Architect. Ooh, I don't know that font. I'm gonna.
So Typekit would be the Anything on Typekit would be awesome. That way we don't have to download and install something else. If anybody has suggestions.
I like doing
Papyrus in the house. Okay.
Ooh, yike. Sorry, no papyrus today.
Comic Sans, Papyrus, Lobster.
I almost want to try a serif typeface for the body text, just because it would be so different.
Yeah.
But it might not work, but we will try it.
Mistral. This is so, you guys are so funny.
I was reading an article the other day that said Mistral's the new Comic Sans.
Well, yeah, maybe. I mean, it's, yeah, I could easily see that. I think Lobster.
Oh, Lobster is close.
And trust me, like, hey, it's Google font. It's like you're limited with choices.
It's very true.
But kind of headed south quickly.
Yeah. I'm not liking many of these serif fonts. Mainly, I think it needs to be...
Zappafino.
I kind of like this one, but it doesn't really fit. But I like that font. I'm gonna click on it and download it to my computer so I have it anyways.
Yeah. Oops. I think it should have... I mean, definitely just obviously like it should be like a light typeface, whether it's...
I think it should too. Yeah.
So I'm
wondering if like a contrasty, like a Dito or...
So you can go, do you know how, are you doing this? You could do serif, you could sort.
I did serif. I didn't do properties though, so that's,
oh, yeah.
I'll do weight, okay.
Like, I think a low X height might look elegant. Let's see. I don't know how it's going to hold up.
Yeah.
Garamond.
Garamond, that's a classic.
Well, I mean, that's, you know what's interesting about the, which one are you in? Paganini.
This one. Oh,
I mean, it's the reason it's interesting is because it actually feels like pretty international, like Indian, if you will.
It kind of does, which is kind of fun.
But is it does it have too much personality?
I don't know, because I kind of want to try it. Let's see. I'm gonna sync the light version.
Oh yeah. Hey Tim, I probably did use Lobster in one of my YouTube videos. I'm killing it. That's funny. I don't know which one. Probably.
Casey says she used Rosemary. I've never used my own typeface on anything besides typeface. So, making it.
Casey wins for best font suggestion.
Casey, yeah.
Rosemary.
I don't think it fits us though.
I know, but just like,
it doesn't fit.
Did it get you right here though?
It did. Right here. It did get me right there. Thanks, Casey. I know Casey. I know who that is.
Oh.
Shout out to you, Casey.
Luke saw for Garamond. I think that would totally work. Oh, it uses much less ink than Times New Roman. Interesting. Did not know that.
Oh, that is interesting. Melior is a good... I don't know what...
I'll try to pull up some of these.
I have Garamond, I think, on my computer. I'll try that right now. Oops.
Garamond it is. Baskerville might work as well. Sorry for my loud typing. It's like, sounds like...
Oh, I kind of like this.
Doors are slamming.
I like the serif typeface with this. Ooh, Garamond is nice. It kind of feels classic, which is kind of fun because the graphics for the brand are very classic. So it's kind of nice. What does everyone else think about that? I don't know. I do like it better than Futura. Although I'm gonna just test it real quick.
Oh, JR's voting for Baskerville over Garamond, but...
Oh, really? Okay,
either
let's try
way,
it.
yeah. Try Bodoni. Interesting.
Okay, the artboard.
Oh, you know what there is?
I could try Bodoni.
What is this site called?
Ooh, Baskerville is kind of nice because it's a little more contrasty. Ooh. Ooh.
Can you make those larger so everybody can see? And can you change it to black? Sorry.
Yeah, no, absolutely. It's very hard to see.
Like, I mean, and we'll go with like, I mean, I guess this is what it comes down to. If you, we can vote on these if you want.
Yeah, we should vote on them. Although I kind of want to try like a couple more. I want to try that one that I just synced. That was kind of fun. I'm gonna.
Despacito.
Yeah.
Font. Is that another one? Despacito.
Let's see. Ooh, what is that? Ooh, I kind of like this Matrix one that I downloaded before. It's interesting. Nah, actually. We'll see, we'll come back. Okay, it was this one. That's a little fun. I think it might be too much though. Since we'd also be introducing like little shapes with the serif. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna cut that one out. But I'm gonna try Bedoni maybe. Oh wait, that's basketball. Wow.
I don't know if you guys are making up font names or if they really exist. Despacito and Suavecito. Is that even a font? Are you messing with me? I feel like I'm being messed with.
I think you might be being messed with.
Hey Mohammed, yeah, I'm looking at Mohammed El Sayed, and there's nothing on Behance. It just says you need to upload projects, my friend. So,
bummer.
Homework.
Okay, I'm not liking Bedoni or Dito. I think those are kind of a little too fashion-y anyways. They're like the classic fashion fonts. Not like that's a bad thing, but I'm just gonna go through my library real quick and see if there's anything. Kind of fun to have a condensed version. I don't think it really fits, but that's kind of fun. Or is it? You know what? I kind of... No. Okay, never mind.
I don't know.
Went back on it.
You're good. So this is kind of... I'll just show people this is kind of interesting. We get to do moon or smile, whatever. I don't know if you guys have heard of wordmark.it, wordmark.it, but this actually will allow you to visualize all the fonts on your computer.
What? For real?
Yeah, so I just typed in smile, but this could be, what do we, silky, smooth. And these are all the fonts.
Oh, that is so cool. What is this called?
Wordmark.it. I'll post chat right now or in a second. But yeah.
Wordmark.it. That is so cool. That was good to know.
Color fonts that I was working on. Oh, by the way, talking about fonts and Illustrator. Let's see, I think it was earlier last week or something. Announced color fonts are coming to multicolor fonts are coming to Illustrator.
What does that mean?
That means something like this, and disregard because I think this one's pretty jacked up. But see this font right here? This is a multicolor font. And I think it's all I kind of screwed it up, but allowing you to add and think even like in terms of emojis and stuff like that too that you can so yeah,
that is fun.
It is fun.
Also I really do like this typeface that I just found. I'm gonna sync it real quick. Oh, I can't. It costs money. Ooh, I do kind of like it though.
Alright, we're back on your screen.
I really like this font, everyone. I don't know if it works for this project, but I like
it. Do you do printing? Because he's like, the card should be 2.5 by 3 inches, not 2 by 3.5. I just like that he caught that.
Oh my gosh, you're so right. Whew, thank you.
He's good, and I feel like if we didn't address that, it would probably drive him crazy.
Oh my gosh, you're amazing. Thank you so much. That, wow. Thank you, thank you. Okay, where did my illustrator go? I'm gonna change that right now so we don't forget. Just change the artboard sizes. That'll help the space. Oops. Okay, that does make quite a difference.
What else we got here? Ooh, grotesque font. FontJoy.
FontJoy?
Yeah, FontJoy will allow you to like pair fonts. So they've analyzed fonts. It's like, yeah, they should be contrasting, but have maybe the same X height. And that's what it does. It helps you pair fonts. And that's pretty new, so good call.
I really like the site Fonts in Use.
Yeah.
You can't test fonts on it, but like you can see what other people use. Is this right for a business card? It feels too...
Well, the thing is maybe it's a business card, maybe it isn't. Maybe it's a custom size. Maybe,
it could be a custom size.
Is that okay? Philippe, is that okay with you? I just want to check with him. It could be whatever you want. It's your project.
I'm just thinking a business card size would be easiest to print right now.
Yeah.
And I mean, because we could just literally print these as business cards. I think that would be better than doing like a die cut, because that could get costly. Yes, Helen, I am gonna put it on the label. I'm just deciding the typeface right now.
So, yeah, I mean, Typekit fonts you get with your Creative Cloud subscription. Beyond that, you can get some licensing outside of Creative Cloud too, separately. So yeah.
Oops. I'm just gonna look up business cards. Oh, is it 3.5 by 2 or 3 by 2.5? I feel like it's probably...
Which looks better?
Yeah, I'm gonna see. I like the longer but better.
3.5 by 2. But I like I like the one on the right. Is that what you're thinking?
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
I think it's
Go with
a little
it.
sleeker. Sorry. Thanks for
Yeah,
the
so this is basically this is a card that might be going in the package or whenever one gets sold.
Yeah.
The care instructions.
For sure. Yeah.
Is...
Yeah, it should be with everything that ever gets sold with this brand.
Hey, Nay, don't be business card. What century are we in right now? Business cards in my opinion, are still relevant.
I think they're still relevant. Countless
times I run into people, it's like, oh, as if they're following me, I might miss them, but I still think it's relevant. Not as relevant as it once used to be, don't get me wrong.
Yeah, I think...
Oh, Luke, good point. There's probably a template for it in Illustrator.
Oh.
Oops.
I'm sure there is. That's so funny.
Yep. I'm gonna open this up and see what they say.
Yeah.
In fact, there's probably entire business card designs in here. Print. Okay, cool. Luke's killing it. He's right. So file new. If you have CC, I just went to the print section right over here. Print. And then you can even see some of these templates down here that you can kind of roll with. There's a business card template.
Oh, nice.
And then honestly, if you want to like baked into, if you get new from template, they're also in here as well. And business cards. Good call, man.
Yeah, good
We
call.
are making things a little too hard on us.
Classic.
Classic.
Amazing. Yeah. These typefaces, man, I could test them out all day. I think I am leaning towards a serif one though.
I think you should go serif.
I think so too, but I liked how this was a little different. I'm just worried it could be a little too thick. But I kind of like this too. It feels a little, I don't know, maybe I'm the only one that thinks this.
We can start eliminating some that we don't like.
Yeah, let's do that. I'm gonna eliminate this guy and this guy.
Perfect. I was gonna say the middle one. And then can you zoom in on those a little bit?
Yeah.
So we can.
See, this one, I kind of just like the detail in it, but since this is gonna be body copy,
I don't like the high X height. Makes it look
that's
kind
true.
of like not as
I think I just
slick.
like the corners. Like, can we just take a moment to appreciate this R? I like that R.
Oh yeah, there we go.
I think that's why I want to do it.
The
Okay.
uniqueness.
Bye. Okay,
Bye.
so now we have.
Yeah, either one of those. Looks like the one on the right is. Can you make those larger?
Yes. Sorry, I always zoom out. If people could say if they want like the left or the right better, that would be cool. They're both different. Like the left one feels a little bit more like classic-y, old-timey maybe, where the right one feels a little bit more refined.
Are they the same font size?
I think they are. Yeah, they're both 10. Yeah, they're both 10 with the same leading and same tracking.
I like the one on the left.
Yeah. I think I'm leaning towards that one too. It has a little bit more of a personality, I think, with the... Oh, look, a poll. Amazing. I love this.
It's on it.
I wish I could always poll
in it
people.
to win it.
I'm so indecisive, so if I could just constantly have this person giving polls to people, that would be great.
By the way, you're right. Fontsinuse.com is a great site.
It is a great site. Yeah, I didn't know about that site until I took that font design class. I've gotten a lot of fonts through that. If you just like want to see how it looks in real life.
Yeah.
You can also type in a typeface at the top and then see where it's been used. It also gives you like things that you can pair it with, like other typefaces that it works well with. It's a game changer, guys.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's fun. Like, interesting.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. I could spend hours on this
staff
site.
pick.
Staff pick. Yeah. Also, this site also has like good design inspiration.
I'm gonna switch back to yours because people are voting.
Oh, cool. I think I have a favorite, but I'm not going to say it until the poll's done.
So, Jack, if you don't see the templates in your new document window, do you have like Illustrator CC? Like, make sure you're updated and have the latest version. If you don't have it and you are updated, go into your preferences because you might have changed your opening screen to not show those.
When in doubt, check your preferences.
Yeah. Preferences, general, you might be using legacy file new interface. So, these are all looking beautiful. I'm interested in the care instructions. First of all, we're just kind of defining the font.
Oops. Yeah.
But even as we get into, what to do, what not to do, and symbolizing that is also kind of fun.
Yeah. Yeah.
With all the elements you already have, created.
That is so true. I didn't even think of that.
And I think it should be the same thing. Like, I think it should read really unique. Like, it's like caring for a plant.
Yeah.
I don't know. Just like you gotta talk to it every day. No, just joking. You don't have to do that.
You don't have to, but it's fun.
But you can. Hey, shirt, I'm gonna wear you today. You ready?
I've probably said
You ready
that
to make it a great day, lucky dress?
Oh, I like that. People should talk to their clothes.
Like, let's. Did you have any lucky,
Lucky
socks
clothing.
or lucky. I know you have a lucky color right now.
Apparently, I have a lucky color, which I didn't know about until yesterday.
And somebody coined dusk pink.
Dusk pink.
Or millennial pink, but dusk pink is way cool.
Yeah, I like dusk pink. Yeah, dusk pink is good. Also, I'm putting the illustrations up here so we can kind of get a better idea of what it looks like with the brand. And I definitely have a favorite right now, actually, but I still want to check the poll to see what people
What's
say.
the link? What's the link for fonts in use? Fontsinuse.com. I didn't. Sorry, I didn't mean to sound condescending. But...
It's literally fontsinuse.com, yeah. It's great. Okay, last chance to decide.
Last chance to decide. I get to vote.
I hope people choose the one that I like.
Well, you know, you are the boss.
I do have the power, but I'm still curious to see because it's always good to get people's opinions.
Maybe you should vote.
Oh, I should
Alright.
vote, but I think I
wind
don't need
down.
to.
Oh, Luke's. Of course it was you, Luke. You're the man. What do we have here?
Thank you, Luke.
So far, I'll check it again, but it looks like left.
Yes.
Either that or I just put this graphic together.
Left is the right answer. That's the one I was going for anyways. I think it kind of gives it a classic feel to it, which is nice.
Cool.
Cool, thanks guys. Let's see, that's Garamond? Yeah. Classic. Cool. I'm gonna leave this artboard there because that'll be the back of the card.
We have about 30 more minutes. She's working on the card. We could also like work on packaging, by the way.
Yeah,
I know
yeah.
you're like doing stuff. Quick.
Yeah, I can actually, I'm gonna show something real quick because I did start getting some mock-ups together of things that I could use. I just want to show these real quick. Here's a bag, and then I also have tissue paper that I want to use to put on. And like if I was actually presenting this, I would change the background and stuff and make it a little more realistic, but these are good ways to see what your idea actually would look like.
Awesome. I'm gonna, on that note, do you mind?
No?
That's fantastic.
No, go for
I'm
it.
glad you
Perfect.
kinda...
Yeah, this is perfect.
So, again, we've been talking about Project Felix. Obviously, check out the contest in the lower right. Some updates that we did to this. So this is beta 3. You have actual kits. So indoor, branding, abstract, on down the line. So you could use some or all of these elements. I'm going to use some because I can also dive into models. Because you just showed a bag, I can grab this 3D bag right here.
Amazing.
And drop that right in here like that. It will load it in a little large. Of course, you can resize it. Zoop.
That is so cool.
You know, bring it down, and you know, apply the lighting and everything you need to do there at this point. So, encourage you guys to check it out. More we're going to be adding to it, but really want you guys to be part of this whole conversation and provide feedback. Obviously, is up in the help menu. If you make something, obviously the contest going on, you can win $1,000. Hey, easy money. If you can, I mean, I shouldn't say it's easy money, but
No, that's good money though. You should.
yeah, it's good stuff. And Creative Cloud.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah, Luke, do it.
So this left side is the front side. This is the back side. I think since white on this is kind of hard to read if like you have body text, I think I'm gonna keep it like a darker gray color, the text on white. But I might go back on that opinion later.
Yeah, Ryan brings up a good point because as you dive into 3D and rendering, you have to deal with render times. And I know they worked on optimization for release 3. 40 minutes sounds like a long time, but let's face it, it's not unreasonable when you're dealing with rendering stuff. It just depends on how complex it is and how fast your machine is. So. I would usually never say to like center text.
I don't usually ever center text. I don't know why I did
But
this.
it totally works though. No, but
It kind of does.
I think it does. Like it reminds me of some of the other elements that are very balanced and straight. Like, is it, you know, part of a line?
Although I'm not loving the rag on it, which is why I'm a little. Although maybe it could be fun to do more of a larger type. I'm gonna try that.
Yeah, Ryan, if you did render something, we're hoping you, you know, post it just to social media for a chance to win, buddy.
Yeah.
Hashtag make it impactful, hashtag contest, Twitter or Instagram. And yes, it's not $1,000 cold hard cash, it is a Visa card, so yeah. But what if it was like $1,000 gift card to Jimmy John's?
I'd be okay with that.
Yeah, I like Jimmy John's. Probably just because I'm hungry, that's why I say that.
Can't go wrong with this Jimmy John's sandwich. Okay, I'm trying to make my own rag because I don't like the automatic one, but I don't know if I like this one either. I think there could be some fun type things that happen that I'm not doing right now. Yikes.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, Trevor, you just missed it. We gave a bunch of prizes away, and you I'm just kidding, that's so mean. Because he just arrived, says, hey, what's going on? Yeah, we gave all this stuff away, and you just...
Sorry.
I'll do that. I'll do that in presentations. If somebody walks in late, I'll be like, and that's how you do the coolest... That's how you know all the secrets in Photoshop or something like that, like makeup. And that's the secret to life.
That's so funny. Amazing. Okay. I don't know how I feel about this.
Looks like who's having problems?
Yeah, I want to do something like fun with the type, but I'm not entirely sure how. So I do know that I could try some background.
Oh, Gabby's crashing. That's cool. Thank you for spending time with us. She's going to bed. Clarification, not really crashing
I was like, yes.
into something. Into a pillow.
Sounds pretty great, honestly.
Yeah.
I don't know what this is.
Yeah, Jack. Hopefully Jack's all squared away, buddy.
I think.
Cossack. Let's see, we have about 20 more minutes. Just time check.
Cool. Okay.
All right.
Let's change the color on this one.
Nay, can Project Felix animate? No, it cannot. Cossack, yeah, we're randomly reviewing portfolios. And I've just been searching the hashtag Adobe Live. Yeah, I can't say if Project Felix will have a timeline. I mean, the short of it is it's for compositing content together. So it's 3D for designers, not modeling. And so we'll see where it goes. But yeah. I mean, models are going to get to the point where they're so realistic they're going to be indistinguishable from like a photo. Right? That's where rendering is going to come at some point. So, all right. Transilian. Somebody else asked about being reviewed.
I'm gonna break up this text. makes any sense to break it up, actually. Maybe I won't do that.
I think you have directions on it you can get, in the care of you can get kind of clever. You're starting to see that these days.
Clever?
A little bit clever. Like, you know, directions. You know, wear it. Step 2, receive compliments. Step 3, repeat. You know,
that could be fun,
like
actually, yeah.
I'm gonna let's take a look right over here. Oh, what do we have? Portfolios, just for fun. Alexis from Brooklyn. Alexis Parker.
Brooklyn.
Brooklyn in the house. Cool stuff. Pretty loose style when it comes to illustration, which is fun.
Oh, that is fun.
Yeah, I really like this style. Illustration, character design. Looks like it was actually like, I don't know if it was scanned in. No programs are listed, so it's interesting. And I like that because I can't, sometimes you can tell it's like, okay, that looks like a brush. You know, maybe a digital brush. More character design, I'm not sure what this is. But it looks cool and it's fun. You really have this like interesting like adult take on, you know, like, you know, animated characters, you know. From Mickey to this is like, looks like Mighty Ducks, stuff like that.
Fun.
So yeah, it's good. I like it. Fantastic. Thumbs up. Appreciated. Jonathan Ibarra from Beverly Hills, California. Of course, the Golden State logos looks good. So there might be multiple in here if I click into this. I again would probably separate these out because it looks like you have 4 different ones. I'd almost want to see them on this main space here. Is my thoughts. But no, man, they look good. And then you're having some fun with motion graphics. And just so you guys know, let me mute this. Make sure it's not. You know, obviously graphic design this week. In a couple weeks, we'll be doing illustration. We'll get into motion design as well. So it's like every other week we have something pretty fun going on. So appreciate you guys being here. And looks like Steve Wolf just walked in. Look at him, looking sharp. He's up next, 20 minutes. Looking good, man. Like, crisp. I dig it. Awesome. Mark, also thank you for submitting your portfolio. I like it when you look at a portfolio and it's a very consistent style. Very clean across all of these.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, it's nice when they all...
It's all nice and like tied together. Where it's logo design, UI, UX stuff, web design. Thumbs up, man. I'm following you. All right.
I'm still playing around with this
Anna's
card.
like just moving the heavens and earth, if you will. Moving the heavens and the earth over here.
I don't even know. I'm trying everything. I want to do something. I think this card can have something really unique about it because, not that it's not important, but it's like, it's a care card. So like, I don't know. There can be something.
I like the white border.
Yeah, I think there's something with that. I'm just wondering if there's like, we could like, even make a cut in it somehow, like a shape out of it, or do something a little unique.
My
suggestions, please.
Yeah.
Please.
Well, no, my one thought is like, you know, if you do any sort of die cut and you have sharp edges and you're packing it with the fabric.
Oh, that is a great point.
Yeah. So
I take that back. I actually agree with that 100%. Yeah. See, it's good to bounce your ideas off.
Hey. And I love, you're so onto something if you take the MOON and those are your 3 shapes that you make all the stuff from.
Yeah.
So I like where you're going.
Yeah, that's fun. I think this is a little too complicated for...
I think if this is what I would do here.
Yes.
Is I like where you're going with this, but it's tricky because we don't know what the content's going to be. And
that is
how
true.
can we visualize the content with the design we're making?
That is very true.
I don't even know how to care if silk is always dry clean only.
Yeah, it basically says to dry clean it. It's basically what this card says. It's a reminder.
And that's fun as well. Like, do you literally take the words like dry clean only and then turn that into just a clean design? Like you've designed the words dry clean only.
Oh.
You know?
You know what? That's actually a really good point. I think with this logo we could do some cool stuff like that.
And that, yeah, so like we've established this, you know, obviously the logo that has elements that we can then,
Yeah.
And that's all custom. I don't even, right? The moon is, with the lines is all.
It is. So I would have to do it custom, but I'm going to really quickly try something with, it's very close to Futura though.
I like the brain power that we have in the, like, so Helen's just talking about like tarot cards. So it's kind of like hand in hand with moon. She's like, that's what she thought of when she's thought of that.
Oh, that's
good
great.
To get everybody's
that is great. I actually really like the idea of tarot cards.
Yeah, somebody asked about if we were streaming on Dreamweaver. Now you guys are asking about After Effects. Again, yes, no, maybe. I really don't know. In 2 weeks, we're going to do Illustrator. In 4 weeks, we're going to do like animation and video. So it's going to be a video stream. So that'll be fun. So that is for you, Grimior. For you, my friend.
You know what? I'm going to call it Care Card just because... I
don't know. So Luke's like, for the care instructions, don't eat tacos while wearing this dress. You'll ruin it because of the sharp edges. Don't eat food with sharp edges.
Except tacos.
No, no nachos.
I don't want to limit anyone to not eating tacos.
Yeah, you can't do that. That's also
just like cruel.
All deals are off. Then.
Oh man. So I'm putting this in Futura for now because it's the closest typeface that we have to what my actual logo is. But in real life, I would probably actually take the time to create the letters. But this is an easy way to.
Oh yeah, super.
Do this right now.
Super quick.
Yeah. And then I can even go in and do stuff like this.
So there probably won't be a C4D stream just because like we are Adobe, and but guarantee there probably will be some C4D influences definitely in the video live streams that we do, just as an FYI, because you have Cinema 4D Lite with After Effects. I love Cinema 4D. I mean, I think it's pretty cool.
I have never used.
Once you beat the learning curve for it, and it takes some time, it's super fun. So yeah, Mohammed, you need a.
Promotion is August 22nd.
Oh, cool. August 22nd. That's hot off the press, folks. August 22nd. Exciting. Let's go ahead and put that in your calendar. So.
Do we have some motion designers in the chat?
Yeah, I think.
Can you reveal one of the guests?
Grimior is asking about it. So.
MT Mograph is one of the guests.
Oh, MT Mograph. Oh, another hot off the press, by the way. MT Mograph is going to be one of our guests. He'll just blow your mind. I haven't seen this stuff, but I'm sure he's awesome. Because let's face it, all of that stuff is like super impressive. Talking to any designer, even in the chats, like you just said, you don't know Cinema 4D, but like, you know, learning it, it's like, yeah, I want those results. So whatever it takes to get there.
Yeah.
Super cool.
I love Cinema 4D.
MT Mograph.
I'd have to refine this more. but this is a good start.
Luke's very kind. He's like, he wants you to learn video in 2 weeks and then come back so you can come back and be a prisoner.
Oh my gosh. I'll try to learn video in 2 weeks, but I don't think I can.
We could animate that moon. Hey, we could animate this. Like,
I do want to animate it. I do know a little bit of After Effects. I've dabbled. Used it. Yeah, this is kind of fun. This, even maybe making a little illustration with it.
We have 5 minutes, folks.
Ah.
All right, let's look at this. All right, the classy Steve Wolf up after this, working on magic, doing the minimal, like a tea brand, which is cool.
Amazing. Okay. Even though we only have 5 minutes, I really quickly,
I love what you did, by the way. What you just did there for the care card, that circle.
It's super
looking good.
Super subtle. I'm gonna come back to this, I think, too, though, because I want to do some fun things with typography. Maybe. Maybe this brand isn't the place to do that, but
I think this personally, for the strongest elements are a lot of those the tiles that you're making.
Yeah.
I really like that stuff.
Cool. Okay, that's good to know. Yeah. Sweet. Real quickly though, I really quickly want to put this on the bag mock-up that I made, just to get a sense of that real quick. And I kind of like it in this square. Bring it. Oops.
So Illustrator to Photoshop. This has actually been fun. I mean, it's been mostly Illustrator the past, day and a half. So
Photoshop now. Mock-ups are way easier to do in Photoshop than Illustrator, which I usually am the biggest advocate for everything Illustrator, but not right now. This is what it could look like on a bag. That is not good.
Okay, so you jumped in here, smart object, have it pasted in.
Yep.
Good to go.
Save it out.
Drop it in.
I don't love it though, so.
But this is always really tough because it's like the size of it, is it just going to be this now what looks like a beige square on a bag,
Exactly.
There's 1,000 different things that we're not really thinking about right now.
So many things to do. Okay.
Right. I mean, is this a shiny material, right? And if you think about how large this is being printed out, these are like an inch in size.
So true. And I think shiny material or something with that would fit this brand really well. So I think that needs to be thought about.
Yeah, I think something with a sheen would be perfect.
Yeah.
And really, so what I'm saying is like this very well might work. Can we get unique with this somehow?
Yeah.
How can we get like unique with this? Is this a place to be clever?
It's always a place to be clever.
How much time we got? We should be wrapping up. Sorry, I posed all these questions. See ya.
Yeah, I think this is more of what we'll be working on.
But this
tomorrow.
is really interesting. Like gets really fun. You've seen packaging designs done well and really clever. This is really fun to think about.
Time to be clever.
And this is like, let's see it everywhere. So super excited.
Yeah.
Are you looking forward to
I'm super excited.
tomorrow as well? Thank you so much for today.
Yeah. Yay.
All right.
So many fun things.
Well, thank you so much, everybody. Stick around. Right on. Steve Wolf in the house, looking sharp. Thank you, Anna Rising.
Thank you.
See us tomorrow. Stay here, guys.